oh my gosh, I can't believe it's been a year already. Time flies when you're saving lives. Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. So before I get into today's video, I just want to say thank you. I have over 900 subscribers now, which is wild to me. I never thought I would get that far when I started this, last year during my final semester of nursing school. So I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. And I know to a lot of people, y'all are probably just like, ooh, wow, 900 subscribers, that's not a big deal, but it means a lot to me, so I just want to say thank you for that. So today I will be talking about my first year as a nurse working in the NICU, just reflecting on all of my experiences and how I feel about my job now 1 year later. So I started my job last year on August 13th, 2018. So last week I hit my 1 year mark, and they even sent us a cute little email saying happy 1 year anniversary, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's been a year already. Time flies when you're saving lives. So it's just like mind-blowing that I've been here an entire year already. And so I want to talk about basically what's new with me right now. I am currently a CN2. So when I started working here last year, I was a CN1, which stands for Clinical Nurse 1. And once you hit your 1 year mark, you get promoted to a CN2. So that does come with a pay raise, and guys, I live in the South, so trust me, I'm not getting paid a ton as a nurse. It's not like I live somewhere like California or New York, but the pay raise definitely does help. We got our first raise once we hit 6 months of experience, and then once you get your promotion, you get another raise. Also, now that I'm not on probation or anything like that, I of course can float to the PICU. I can be a part of the code team. Also, I can get some of the sicker patients now. I'm obviously not going to get the sickest patients on the unit just yet because I am still pretty inexperienced. I've only been here for a year. But, I'm not always getting the simplest patients now that I do have a little bit of experience. And so I also do want to talk about basically how I feel now with my job and just the differences from when I started to how I feel now. So when I started, I was always nervous coming into work. I still do get nervous coming in now, but I feel a little bit better. I feel like the biggest thing that I worry about now is floating to the PICU, or maybe getting a new admission. But other than that, I feel kind of comfortable. And I know a lot of nurses say that they don't really feel comfortable until maybe their third year of nursing, which makes sense. I still don't consider myself experienced. I still sometimes don't know what I'm doing. I'm still learning every single day. I literally learn something new every day, whether it's a new condition or how to do something, where something is, what something is. I learn something new every single day, and I don't think that ever stops. Even when I'm working as a nurse 20 years from now, I know that I'm still going to be learning something new. One of the things that I worry about the most at work is making myself look stupid, especially in front of all the experienced nurses and doctors. And I'm telling you guys, I think I say something stupid every shift. It never fails. Of course, I want to make it look like I know what I'm talking about, I know what I'm doing, but I'm still going to make mistakes as a new grad. I'm still going to say something dumb, and then 5 seconds later, I'm like, what was I thinking? Why did I say that? So it's just one of those things, it just comes with time, and you just can't rush it. I still ask a ton of questions. I still have to look up things in the policies, and I'm still learning something new every single day. But everyone is pretty nice about it. They know I'm still learning, and everyone's usually very open to helping me out and answering my questions, and I really appreciate it. If you've been watching my videos from the very beginning, you guys will know that I am in a new grad residency program. So I have one more session left, and that will be next month. So every month we have these 4-hour sessions that we have to go to, and I am so happy to basically be done. One more session left, and then it's over. So we did have to do a new grad project too, and my group presented our project a few weeks ago. So I can't believe a whole year has gone by so quickly. One more session and we are done. We're no longer the newbies, so it's crazy. Also, in addition to that, since I have been here for a year, we now have the option to select whether or not we want to rotate, work all day shifts or all night shifts. So as a new grad, of course, we have to rotate between nights and days because the duties are different on night shift versus day shift, and they want us to learn as much as we can. So I told them that I would like to work all night shifts because I love working night shift. However, right now I am still rotating. It'll be a little bit longer before I find out whether or not that was granted. It depends on the staffing needs, but I'll be very happy if I can go to all night shifts. I'm just really thankful to be where I am in life because I remember a couple years ago just wanting this so bad, and now I've had it for an entire year. I'm very thankful and blessed, especially to be able to work in the NICU as a new grad because not a lot of people get the chance to do that, but it is definitely possible. I'm telling you guys, if I can do it, you can too. Also, since I've started working there, we've already had, I believe, 3 new groups of nurses come in, and these are new grad nurses, so their first job as a nurse also. So I'm telling you guys, you can definitely get a job as a new grad in the NICU. It is possible, I promise you. And it's just so weird knowing that like I'm not the newest nurse anymore. So when that first new grad group came in, I was just like, what, already? Like I'm not the newbie anymore. So it's just weird like having people come in like ask me questions now, and I'm just like, oh, I can answer that. I know the answer to that question. I'm not completely comfortable as a nurse right now because like I said, I only have 1 year under my belt, but I do feel a lot more comfortable than I did when I first started. And even though I feel more comfortable, I do feel like I need to do some more reading outside of work just to stay up to date on like current conditions and how to treat them. I will say that when I was in nursing school, you know, I was always studying, always taking tests, and this stuff was just always on my mind. So sometimes I feel like I knew more in nursing school than I do now, which is obviously not true, but that's just kind of how I feel sometimes. I really do think that I need to put more of an effort into reading and staying up to date on things outside of work just to help me be a better nurse, which is something that I definitely plan on doing really very soon. And so a whole year later, I've just come to the realization that the NICU is definitely where I belong. I'm so happy in the NICU. I love taking care of newborn patients, and I really couldn't see myself working anywhere else. Like, this is it. This is where I am supposed to be. I just love what I do, and I'm very blessed to be able to see my patients get better and be able to go home after being in the NICU for weeks or months at a time. And it's crazy being, you know, that I work with babies, but I can still, you know, see their personality shining through. Like, they all have their things that they do all the time, so you just get to know them very well. Some of them have very distinct cries, so you just know who that patient is when they're crying without even looking at them. Overall, I will say that my first year as a nurse has been a great experience. I have days that are absolutely amazing, and I have days that are not so great. It hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows, of course. I've had my ups and downs just like I would with any job, but overall I love it and I'm so thankful to do what I do. Before I end this video, I do want to point out one thing. So I had someone DM me on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and she told me that she had an interview for the NICU and that she had been watching my videos. So 2 days ago I was at work and I was actually floated to the PICU, and I was not having the best day, okay? It was not the best. But I got home and I saw that she DM'd me again, and she said that she got a full-time job in the NICU and she just wanted to thank me for my videos, and I'm telling you guys, that made my day. It turned my horrible day into such a much better day. I'm just so happy for her. And I just want to say, I really like it when you guys reach out to me, let me know what's going on, and let me know that my videos are actually helpful. And it just goes to show that you too can be a NICU nurse or whatever nurse you want to be. Thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to give you a little update about how I feel about my job a whole year later. I still love my job, especially being in the NICU, and I'm very excited for the future. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you guys later.